Right, hello, am I live?
Right, am I live? Hello, hello.
No, that's the previous one. See, that, right. Twitch, your app sucks. It really does. I stopped that stream. What are you doing?
And stream.
There we go. Right. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the for Season 1 awards. I do apologise, there was a little bit of a rant there because I tried to do the stream a minute ago and then I need to restart. My batteries are in, you stupid. Oh, no, not this again. I was have to hold it in like that. Anyway, right. Sorry, end of season awards. So this is going really, really well so far. So there are 5 awards to win. There is top goal scorer, top assister, player of the season, young player of the season, and most improved player of the season. Now, obviously, young player of the season is for 21 and under. So yeah, let's crack on and get straight into it. So if we go to the squad hub here, and we'll get stats up. So we're going to go with, of course, we'll go with the top goal scorer first. Why not? So the top goal scorer is not a surprise. It is Barani here, who gets the first award here with 41 goals in this season, which is insane, by the way. Absolutely insane. He could have gotten another one in the final game if I hadn't crashed, because he was in one-on-one. Yeah, he's been a solid striker for us. I don't know if he will be my main striker next season. One, because he seems to be unhappy, so he might end up getting sold, which is the weird thing. But overall, though, he has been absolutely brilliant up front. Has 41 goals and even got 19 assists. We'll talk about that though in a moment. But yeah, 41 goals across the season in 49 games is very impressive. 3 hat-tricks along the line, along the road as well, is very, very impressive. So yeah, the first award goes to Donet Barani for top goals. Now for the assist king, so the golden boot has been given out. So I do believe we actually have a tie here because Barani also has 19 assists. Markaranda has 18. Mora has 19, so level. 12, 13, 16 for Nazarenko. So there's a lot of assists here. And yes, it is a draw. It is a draw. So what I usually do for a draw is I just give the award out to both players. So again, Donat Barani has joint won the assist king by getting 19 assists. Alongside him is Gilberto Morea, um, who's also got the most assists. Got joint most assists. Of course, he also scored 16 goals as well this season. So both of them together win the award. So Morea and Barani win the assist king as they both had 19 each and nobody had more. Marco Randi was close to also being a three-way tie. He got 18. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. Now we go on to um, most improved player. I think we'll do next. So I do believe it's going to be Ewan Fry. He is +6, but let me just check everybody else. +4 for Koski, +4 for Gabba, +3 there for Vano, +2, +4 for Vitalis, +1 in for Sanchez, +4 for Morea, but 3 for Marco Rande there. But it is the goalkeeper Ewan Fry, who was 55, no, sorry, 50 rated. He has now gone up to a 56. So I would like him to go up a bit higher. So I feel like if he is going to become a high rated keeper, I think he would already be in the high 60s by now, if not maybe even already touching 70s. So I don't know if he's going to be the main goalkeeper throughout the entire series, but he was very good this season, and if not, he'll be at least a good backup keeper to have, and I think he will remain throughout the series because he was the first academy player. He was already in the academy when I made the save. So he wins the most improved player of the season. He is the lowest overall player in the starting 11 for my best starting 11 because I mean Hemming is actually a higher overall, but I think he's been better than Hemming. I say that he actually has in 10 games. He's got 4 clean sheets in all fairness, but in 55 games, 27 clean sheets. By the way, for Ewan Fry. So I mean, there's got to be something there, you know. So yeah, Fry. Um, yeah, he is. Our most he wins the most improved player of the season, which now we go to young player. So there are probably 3 candidates, I would say, for young player of the season. Ewan Fry. I would also say, obviously it's 21 and under. Um, Vano definitely gets a shout as well. Um, um, and it would be Morea as well. I don't think Kota, and you know what? I'm going to give an outside chance for a fourth spot for Kota, just for that late season performance where he's ended up. Well, the thing is, it's yeah, he did. He scored. The thing is, right? It says he scored 5 goals. He's actually scored 6 because of the game crashing. Unfortunately, his last goal didn't get counted. He has scored 6. It's bullshit. Even though we won 1-0 and it was Lewis who was the score, I'm going to add that on and we actually won 4-0 in the end and Lewis got the fourth goal. So it says 1-0, we actually won 4-0. Because, who were the other goal scorers? It was, yeah, Cotes got one, obviously Lewis. Um, what's his name? Dobra and also Bosnian as well. Um, Yeah, and Bonis as well. Yeah, he also scored. So he actually has 13 goals for the season, not 12. So I think I am going to give the award though, Young Player of the Season to Gilberto Moreira here. I thought he was fantastic throughout the entire season. Second place does go to Ewan Fry, and then third would be Vano, and then fourth would go to Cotes because it was a late season performance that allowed him to come in there. But Moreira, for me, is the young player of the season. So there we go. And finally, it comes down to player of the season. And as I said, there were a few candidates for player of the season. Honestly, Koski was brilliant. He didn't score or assist any goals, but just his defensively, he was solid. Really good captain. For all the experience in the team, he was the captain and he led the back line very well. Obviously, Gabba I think does get a shout as well, but I think Koski was the better of the two. Another player that I was really that I would put in there is Nazarenko. I thought he was brilliant on the wing this season. Vitalis is another shout, absolutely commanding in the midfield, alongside, of course, Sanchez, who also I think deserves a shout as well, who was also really, really good as well. Moreira, now I would also put him into this, but because I've given him the Young Player Award, he can't really win because if he was going to win the Player of the Season, then I would have given a young player to a different one, but still very, very good, as I've already said. Dobra, to be honest with you, was a fantastic backup attacking midfielder, and of course he will be next season. Scored, as you can see, 15 goals he chipped in with, and 5 assists, 20 goal contributions from being the backup attacking midfielder. That's pretty good. 20, that's absolutely amazing. Marc Arande, I think, especially for the first half of the season, I thought he was excellent as well. I think he does get a shout here, but I don't think so. Redic, brilliant second half of the season because of course he joined in January on a free. He got 8 goals, 4 assists in that time in 19 appearances. That's 12 goal contributions in 19 games. That is outstanding, really. So yeah, brilliant from him. But again, no. And again, Bonis put up some good numbers there as well. He ended up putting up 20, 21 goal contributions. But my player of the season is the player that won Golden Boot and joint assist winner. It is going to be Donat Barani. He is player of the season, no doubt about it. He has the most goal contributions in 49 games. He's got, what's that? 42, 52, 60. Yeah, 60 goal contributions in 49 matches. Without a doubt, player of the season goes to Donat Barani. So he's won 3 awards, really. Joined it in the assists with Moreira, and then he won the Golden Boot and player of the season. So Player of the season is Barani. Golden Boot winner is Barani. Assist king is joint Barani and Maria. Maria is also the young player of the season, and the most improved player of the season is Ewan Fry. Those are the awards given out for the season. I thought we'd also just quickly, because this is a side episode, just have a look at the table, look at what's going on. So first off, we'll look at what is above us. So Manchester City have won the Premier League, or the season actually hasn't come to an end yet, but they are champions essentially. And it looks like Liverpool, Arsenal and Newcastle are going to be in the top four. And then Villa, Chelsea, Bournemouth, where are United? Oh, fucking hell, they're 12th. Well, not much changed there then. Oh, sorry, and also we need to see who's getting relegated as well. So relegated would be Everton, Nottingham Forest and West Ham. From the Championship here, Ipswich and Southampton are going back up. Not really surprised there in the Middlesbrough. Sheffield United, Leicester City and Stoke City are in the playoffs. It'd be nice to see Middlesbrough or Stoke go up. Relegated to League One, remember we'll be playing these teams next season. It's Preston, Portsmouth and Sheffield Wednesday, but again it's not a surprise with Sheffield Wednesday because they do have a points deduction and they just don't have any players at the moment, so it's a pretty depressing time to be a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Yeah. I'll have to look at other leagues for League One. There we are, League One. Cardiff City, Wigan Athletic are both going up, and then Luton, Bolton, Stockport and Lincoln are in the playoffs here. Plymouth Argyle just miss out. Of course, they're one of my former clubs. I did actually play them this season, but I didn't play them. I simmed the game because it was in the Ventura Cup, but I will obviously play them next season, so that'll be an interesting one there to play against the other team I did a Road to Glory with. And then relegated, of course, 4 teams: Bradford, Port Vale, Doncaster and AFC Wimbledon. So that's a bit of a tough pill to swallow for AFC Wimbledon because they're going down and MK Dons are coming up. And then, of course, going to our league, again, going back to it, Chesterfield are champions with 107 points. MK Dons take second. Bristol Rovers third. They're both on 88 points each. Notts County, Barrow, Fleetwood and Warsaw are into the playoffs. And who would be relegated to the National League would be Crewe Alexandra and Tranmere Rovers. So, yeah, obviously they're not because the National League isn't. I'd love them to add the National League because imagine going to the National League. People wanted the National League to be added for years because it just does look way cooler. Community Shield was won by Liverpool, 4-2 win on penalties after a 2-2 draw. The FA Cup was won, it's between Fulham and Chelsea. The Carabao Cup was won by Spurs, so fucking hell. The Ventura Cup was won by Stevenage, so they beat Plymouth in the final. The Championship playoffs are between those 4, of course, as we know. And then they're all the other competitions. These are the leagues I wanted to look at. So yeah, I guess we could look at the UEFA Super Cup. PSG won that one. The Champions League, that's being contested by Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. The Europa League is Roma and Betis. Conference League is Sparta Prague and AEK Athens. And that is the World Cup. Yeah, World Cup. So yeah, there we have it. That is the season. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. We'll be kicking off with the second season, pretty much immediately. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.